Over the weekend, we saw Christian Blumenfelt and Kat Matthews set the fastest ever Ironman times, along with Joe Skipper and Nicholas Spirig also recording ridiculous times for that event. But the whole thing made me have a think about the format and what the actual point of it was in comparison to normal Ironman events, and whether or not it was even worth doing. Just a quick side note, thank you so much to everyone who subscribed. I've finally made it over 1,000 subscribers, so yeah, thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so and hit the like button, because obviously it helps the channel grow even further, and hopefully I can bring you more and better content. So we can compare the Sub7Sub8 attempt to the sub 2 hour attempt that Eliud Kipchoge achieved in the past couple of years. And I'm not sure if they're quite directly comparable, because it was so ridiculous how fast they were able to go on the bike leg of this triathlon. And it was just far superseding anything. That being said, it was still a phenomenal feat. Don't get me wrong, to run a 2:35 marathon off of the back of doing 3 hours, 4 hours plus on the bike is still incredible. I am not saying that what they did on that day was anything short of amazing. I wouldn't be able to do it myself. So Chris McCormack, who is part of the Phoenix Foundation, who ran the event, had this to say. The traditionalists of triathlon questioned the team time trial format of the bike. I recall some athletes saying to me, this would make it easy. The cycle leg on the weekend was pure perfection, innovation and planning in process. The speeds were out of this world, and sound as the team zoomed past were like a jet engine. For perspective, 55.5 kilometers per hour average speed for 180 kilometers ride from the fastest team, which is about 3 kilometers an hour quicker than the fastest ever Tour de France stage, longer than 100 miles, is the equivalent to breaking the world hour record 3 times in the same ride for each hour ridden. It requires an intensity of concentration to remain locked in tight to the wheel in front, and that's fatiguing and draining. But more so a scientific approach and understanding of pacing and drag coefficients that triathletes have never considered. Mind-blowing professionalism to witness. And he's right. I think that the team trial format that was achieved in this triathlon, in this sub-8, sub-7 attempt, was amazing. And it was taking all of these professionalisms and scientific approaches to the next level. Is it comparable to a normal Ironman without these things? No, I don't think so at all, obviously. Being in a train like that and drafting is just completely different. You can see that from the times that were produced. They were just far, far quicker than anything that's ever been ridden before. Let me know in the comments below as to what you think about this, but yeah, my thinking is that it was worthwhile doing because it was still an incredible achievement in terms of scientific approach and also effort. Does it create the conversation that it's actually achievable without the time trial format? I don't think so. Obviously they went quite a bit underneath the 7-hour and 8-hour record. I just don't know if it will translate into a normal Ironman circumstance. I think the swim and the run, completely fair enough. That's comparable to Eliud's sub-2 attempt. But the bike just makes it so unachievable, I think. And that's where most of the time was made up, right? So it's, yeah. I would love to see something a little bit closer to what is representative of an actual event, a race. I just think Sub 2 was a little bit more race-like. Like, despite there being drafting from the other runners, it was still not as much of a gain as you would get from a time trial format on the bike. Let me know what you think in the comments below.